Hello everyone and welcome back to QleenVigor Racing for the second edition of the League Racing National Cup here. Today, as we're on race day number 3, my name is Oliver Andresen, also known as NSR Pariah 22, or some people know me as Pariah also. As you may see that we are not so many drivers today. Many people have withdrawn, and yeah, as we see at the moment, we are only 8 people here. I'm not sure how many we are actually gonna be. I see we got the Danish drivers, we got some the drivers from France, yeah, and the Portuguese and Gabber Pie. I'm not totally sure if this is okay. I can actually check it out. Let's take a quick look. It is it should be the Netherlands, I think, or the drivers from France. Not totally sure, but it's one of them. Of course, the Norwegians are not driving today. None of them, sadly. For me, of course, and also for Norwegians. I'm not sure how the standings at the moment in this cup is, but one thing I know is that they'll probably fall out of to get to the final now. The Norwegians. Yeah, I'm not sure about my internet connection today. In worst scenario, I may have to turn off the stream on my PC, trying to have a map of the track. Of course, today we're driving Bahrain first. So it's a one-shot quality, 25% race, and the same with Hungary. Yeah, Hungary Ring, as it's named. Yeah, I'm so it's not so much prepared like I've had vacation, but still like lots of stuff to do. Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, of course, it's race 3.2 Group B, and I think we're ready to go very soon. Yeah, I think that this is like all the drivers we'll have. That's 8. It's kind of sad, but of course we have some drivers, and hopefully we can get some good racing. Yeah, as QleenVigor Racing is saying, unfortunately not the best attendance, but let's make it a fun race with fair action. And I totally agree there. I think we're gonna have a good fight here today. It's gonna be the fight between Denmark and France here, and is it Netherlands it was? I think. Just gonna take a quick look. Yeah, the Netherlands too, but Juiz Acosta and Gabber Pie, I'm not sure, or one of them have to drive for Netherlands, but maybe the other is for France, I'm not sure. But yeah, everyone, make sure to share the stream, subscribe, like, and we're gonna get into the first one-shot qualifying tonight. Yeah, it's almost a 1v1 now with the Danish and French drivers now. But of course, it's Gabber Pie and Juiz Acosta. I think we just call him Costa. He chose to because they didn't have the French, Holland flag, so I'm not totally sure, but it's one of those two they have to drive for. Because all the Danish drivers are here, no Norwegians, so yeah. Yeah, drivers getting their setup ready for the race. And of course it will be much easier for them with the points. Of course everyone who finishes gets points, but the higher finish, of course, the more points. Of course at the moment I'm not sure who's in the lead in the championship in this cup, but let's go on board with Migres today in the Ferrari, driving for IFR, the Danish team. Going to the turn 1 here at Bahrain. He's to look up, and he does look up a lot. But then he gets a good exit here down on the second straight here, with also a DRS down to turn 4. We had a big accident in the Sakir Grand Prix in 2020. It's hopeful that we won't get that. Migres doing great lap at the moment, currently actually on pole. That could change a lot. We see now Jojo in front of him, the other Danish drivers. We know that Denmark is one of the teams that are doing a great performance in this cup. Of course, next week you can see who will get to the final next Friday then. And you can also see me commentating, but next week we are 2-2 in the commentator box, so we do get one-on-one commentator for next week's race. But we see Migres locking up there again, having some problems with that. This turn 12 with a very slidey curve on the inside. Gotta be careful with that one. If you touch that just slightly, you're probably gonna spin around. Currently Migres still in P2 actually. This could be a pole position if he gets a great last corner. Jojo is currently still P1. I think it will be P2 for Migres. Let's see how we go. It will be pole to Jojo. Denmark 1, 2, 3. Then we got Gabriel Pye in 4th. And that was the time of 1:24.6 from Jojo. That's a good time. I think that Rattle Stifler had maybe had some problems and finished a little bit further behind. Could have been a spin. I'm not sure. I gotta apologize for the barking in the background. I'm not sure why my dog is doing that, but I'm gonna take a quick. Yeah, I'm really sorry. Family dog, you know. But we got Jojo in P1 for the Danish team. Then we got also in for the Danish in second and third, Migres and Falk. Then we got Gabriel Pye in 4th, Dressed in 5th, Nifiskai in 6th, 7th is Last Lectric. And in 8th we got Da Costa. And then in 9th we got Rattle Stifler and Da Costa actually qualifying on the medium tires. They're doing a medium soft probably, while the top 7 is doing a soft medium. Interesting one. It will be nice to see where Stifler and Da Costa will finish today. I think Stifler had some problems with on his hot lap. Oh, can that dog be quiet? I'm just gonna get to mute myself till the race starts. Or but now let's hope that my dog will be quiet as we start into the formation lap. Maybe the dog saw I heard another dog, but it was barking as yeah. But for formation lap, I'm gonna take you through this beautiful track, one of my favorites is we drive in the evening or night time, and I love those. In turn 1, big hard braking zone is for drivers to lock up as Migres actually go past Jojo. Through turn 2 and 3, I'm not sure what they are doing here, but down through this, is it the Danish drivers going side by side here? Yeah, down to turn 4 after the DRS zone, and then we're gonna into the tricky section of this track, turn 5, 6, 7, dangerous curves here. I've been spinning on the outside curve in some league races here. So you gotta be careful. The outside curb here on the right can be very slippery. The curbs on this track is known to be very slippery. Also down now to turn 9 and 10. And that was very popular for the lockups. Everyone who drives without ABS knows that this is the best place if you want to lock up, but no one wants to lock up. And then out on the second DRS zone, it's from turn 10 to turn 11. Oh, but I will inside, sadly for that. Through turn 11 down to turn 12 with this very dangerous curve. I think everyone who drives F1 hates that curve. That's turn 30 an hour in the last sector. Mostly dressed full throttle. Also possibility for we take here, but most of the drivers will probably wait after turn 14 and 15 here as we go into the start-finish straight with the third DRS straight, as we're gonna get our but again, I can take it through the grid. We've got Jojo in first, Makers in second, Falcon third, Gabber in fourth, Dressy in fifth, Skycy in sixth, Electric in seventh, Dacosta in eighth, and Stifler in ninth. Dennis Charles doing a great performance qualifying, doing top 3 and 5th. Let's see what they can do now in the race. So we are waiting for the 5 red lights here for tonight, and we got 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Look at a great start from Gabber, I think it was. Also a great start from Jojo, pulling away from Makers. But what can Falcon Dress to do? Maybe Dress having a good start. Currently at one place. We see there is a side by side down the field. It's 3 wide actually between the drivers here. Oh, look at how that close and beautiful racing. Look at Falcon Dress. And now we see Gabber on the inside of Dress also. Right by now we got Skycy watching these two fighting for P4. Oh, and I think what a little touch or a lockup. And look at Sky, he's gonna go in this side of Dress and Gabber actually. What a move, he's trying, but Gabber won't give it the space. And then we see the Ferrari of Dress going outside again of Gabber, and now also on the inside of Skycy. What? Look at this, Stifler having a great start, also challenging Gabber here now. Started on the mediums. Oh no! Touches the McLaren driver. Luckily no wing damage for the French driver, if I'm not wrong. Then we got the coaster right at the back of Stifler, Electric in the back. But a good start of Jojo, already leading with 1.1 second down to his teammate, or teammate actually, there of course Danish. Migres, Falk, Skycy, Dressy, Gabber. Gabber was unlike with his start. Stifler having also a great start actually. He has position changes. Yeah, we see Skycy up 2 places, so he has had a great start with Stifler. French drivers, trying to avoid the sound glitch showing up the drives. We can take a look at the Costa on Stifler. That's really close fight at the moment. Also right behind there we got Electric too. Great and awesome start of the race today, or tonight, right here now. And we see the graphic are starting to mess up. Comaster, of course, just been waiting for this to happen. So instructions for this track: soft, medium, soft, 25% race, of course. Or I do know that this track has a lot of tire wear, so it could it be a maybe medium soft, or maybe soft hard, medium hard? I'm not totally sure. But stay here and watch to find out who will win. Currently we see the Danish drivers doing a top 3 at the moment, but of course this track can also give you some penalties, so a lot can happen. Also on this inside curve of turn 12 it's possible to take a little spin, do a spin out. So big gaps now, or the gaps are starting to form actually, or as we say, sorry for that, didn't sleep so much tonight, but as we say in Norwegian, a lot of water between the boats when the gaps are starting to form in these races. But we can't see Falcon Mikras is really close, and I will get the DRS this lap too. Or the DRS is enabled this lap, so he will get DRS on his teammate down to turn 4. But I think it's too far behind to do something now. Also, Sky Seed Racing Gamify, they are second on each other. It's not a Pariah stream or a stream with Pariah's commentator without me. What was the English word again? Yanni? Yeah, something like that. I see Jojo doing a great performance here now. Being a little bit faster than his teammate Mikras. Mikras has done a great race last week, I remember right, at Brazil. And what other track was it? Why can't I remember it? But yeah, he had a great race then. So he's currently 1.4 behind his teammate Jojo. Then right behind there we got his teammate Falk. I'm trying to say it in Danish, but I'm trying to think in my head how I would say it in Danish. Because of course, since I'm Norwegian, I will understand the Danish a little bit too. Trying to, because it's very, from Norwegians, if you want to talk Danish, it's a very different way. Falk. Nah, that was almost Swedish. The salvage, why? But look at this DRS trainer we got here now for P4 as well with. Oh, look at the coast on Rattle Stifler. That's a real close when the two drivers on the medium tires. So I do think that Gabberpie is driving for the Netherlands and the Costa is driving for the French team. You can see that they're going already being we see the ground there. Many of the drivers have locked up there, and I'm not surprised because it's a really hard corner when it comes to not locking up. Myself, I also don't drive with ABS brakes, so I know how it is. So the tires is still looking good. Jojo have a great racing line. I see they're going outside of the curb, and that's how you want to do that corner. But he goes into the pits this lap, as I was talking about the tires. But this early, yeah, it should be the mediums. I don't see any reasons to go for the hard tires. So Jojo, Dresset, Skysea, Gabberpie goes into the pits for the medium tires. Also electric. But then we got, of course, Staffler and the Costa, who started on the mediums. They're still out. Look at Stifler. Maybe he can do a switch, a comeback now on the Costa. Or is it, he's too far behind. Lots of Falcon makers, but I do think that they will go into the pits this lap I put on their medium tires. Trying to get some good camera angles here. Little luck up there from me, Chris. Think they will feel on the tires down there. Nah, if you look at the left front there, we can see that he got a lot of tire wear at the moment. Or as I said the first time I did English commentating, I forgot the word for tire wear. I said the tires are getting tired. But really big luck up now. I think we'll see him head straight into the pits, and he does. Also, his teammate Falk, but the Costa and Stifler will stay out because, of course, they started on the mediums. None of the others did that. So we see Jojo currently 11 seconds behind them, I think it was. I'm not totally sure, but we'll see soon. So it'll be exciting to see when Stifler and the Costa will go onto the soft tires. Maybe lap 8 out of 10. Oh no! Staffler spun around! No, the first driver! I think he had a touch with the Costa maybe. I didn't see anything even on the map. But it could have been a touch there maybe, because I do know that they were real close on each other. Sad for the French driver there. Look at Dressel and Skysea, that's a really close one. I've just fitted for new medium tires. No penalties yet though. All the drivers are penalty for. Really close fight now for P6 at the moment. The Danish driver is Jojo Makers of driver, or if you want to remember who are the Danish drivers, that is the Mercedes and Ferrari drivers. I think the only Netherlands driver we have here, Gabriel, is for McLaren, and France is in the Williams and Racing Point, if I'm not wrong. Also, if you want to remember who are the Danish, we need to see they have the IFR in front of the name. Maybe a Danish team, I think, because I've seen many Danish drivers having that camera tag. But now look at Dresser right on the back of Skyzy. He will have the DRS now down to turn 4, but I think Skyzy got a better exit out of turn 2 and 3 there. So it won't be easy for Dresser as he's still behind. Skyzy do look up a lot though. Also Flauk on his teammate now, really close. But this is the closest fight we got now. It's a fight for P6 between Skyzy, Dress and Gabriel Pie. Maybe something into turn 1. It depends on the exit from turn 15. There goes Costa into the pit. He started on the mediums, he's now going for the soft tires. Staffler going into the pits, and that's pace. Jojo back in the lead of this race. Very early pit stop, I think, from Staffler and the Costa, but of course they're on the soft tires, so now they gotta show off the pace they got if they want to get up some places. Is that Dresser on Skyzy up in the front into turn 1, side by side, but Dresser can't get in front of him, and there's still the fight for P4 now. He will get the RS once again, but it's still too far behind to do something this lap on Skyzy. Late braking, there's still a little bit of lagging from the drivers. I'm gonna just change the Wi-Fi from my phone, so maybe a little less lagging for us. Oof, I need a drink. I feel my mouth are getting really dry now after commentating. Rest is still on Skyzy. I think this will be a really close fight till then, with Gabriel Pie, of course. Also, Falcon Mikros is finished even before they went into the pits. But of course, a lot can happen. So stay here, stay tuned for the last 5 laps. And also, we do have, of course, one more race. And one qualifying 25% race at Hungary. I need something to drink. And no, it's not energy drink, it's not Red Bull, it's not in a beer, it's Ramlosa. Fresh ice cold drink from my fridge. Of course, now we can see Dresser's guys. Look how close, but we do get sound glitch, sadly. But oh, this is so close now. Oh, look at Dresser really wants to get past Skyzy. He still have 5 more laps. And of course, if he gets past, he will have to keep Skyzy behind him. Almost as the judge into turn 10 there. still the best driver with the best start is Skyzy. He's currently 3.8 seconds behind Falk. He's 3.7 now behind the podium. And 2 places up at the moment, but they do get dressing there for a rider back. And then, of course, we got the Costa and Stifler. They're on the softer tires, but can they catch up to them? Can they gain any places? Who knows, because those tires will have a lot of time at that. But now, Dressel Skyzy into turn 1. He uses everything he got to do it, and he's going to go on the outside of the Racing Point driver. I think he got to overtake. Skyzy is defending from his place, staying on the inside there. It's Denmark versus France, and they start to touch, or maybe a little bit of lagging, but now Skyzy is right to the back of Dressel, and he does have the DRS. He sends it down the inside on the Ferrari driver, and I think they almost touches there. But Dressel is up to 4th, and we now get the Danish drivers on 1, 2, 3, and 4th position in this race. I'm not sure why it's slow lagging, because right now I'm not using any house and Wi-Fi, but again, big family here, a lot of phones, PCs, Apple TVs, everything on the Wi-Fi, so it could be that. So the Costa is catching up to him a little bit. You can see the 3 drivers in front of him. And of course, if he will be a little careful on, or if he's trying to push on the tires, also being a little bit careful with them, when he then catches up to them, he can use everything he got to get past them on the last laps. Jojo goes into the lap 11 now, and 3 more laps to go. But I think it will be hard for them to challenge the Danish drivers. Of course, we got Skyzy and Gabriel Piper a little bit behind, but they probably will get some opportunity as Gabriel Piper breaks really late. Rattled Stifler with a fast lap of this race now. And oh, look at Skyzy on Dress now, but they barely got any ERS to use on the Danish drivers into turn 4 for the 4th position. So you just gotta stay behind. But now look at Falk also on Mikers. He's closing really much on his teammate. This could be an exciting one for the 2nd place. Yeah, I want to agree on QleenVigor Racing. A lot of close battle going on, and that's really nice to see when there are so few drivers on the grid today. But I think we're going to see a fight for P2, and now also the Costa. He is right on the back, and I think he will have the DRS on the main straight actually. I think Ryder Stifler doesn't, he got the pace, but I'm not sure if he can catch up to his teammate, Googs da Costa. It's currently 6.7 seconds behind, but look at the top though! Mikros and Falk goes, okay, I thought they were side by side, but Falk did get past before turn 1. But now Mikros will get the DRS on Falk, and he's gonna send it down the inside, I think. Yeah, they're still side by side. Ah, Falk gives that place back to Mikros. And then we got this big fight here, 4 drivers fighting for the 4th position in this race, as we got 2 laps left of this race now. I think we can get a really exciting last lap here, as we got Falk trying to get past Mikros also. Of course, we do get this DRS zone, it's a 2nd DRS zone, but not many overtakes here because most drivers want to take it on turn 1 or turn 4. But now then, maybe into turn 1, that Falk can do something. It depends on these exits, that both drivers do lock up. Barely any ERS on Falk. Mikros got a little bit more. But Mikros does have the DRS, and look at that. Gonna send it on the inside. Mikros doing defending. Really good here. But Falk is passed into turn 1 and up to 2nd place. But further down then Skyzy Andresse and Gabber Pie, almost crashed into Skyzy, and then get the Costa can almost go on the inside of Gabber Pie. Maybe into turn 4 then. Also, we see a little bit of lagging again. I think when I go on board they start lagging, but look at how close they are now. Andresse, he will not do it. Mikros and Falk has been fighting here a little bit more actually. I haven't been seeing that, sorry for that. Jojo doing great work. He's leading with 6 seconds now. Been lucky with them fighting, but now look at it, fight. It's almost 3 wide as goes. Skyzy the Costa and Garrett Pie. And look at him, it's 3 wide here. This can't end well. Oh, I think it did end good. But look at that, what is going on? The Costa is now going to try to send it down the inside of Gabber Pie, I think. He will send it down the inside with the soft tires. He does break later, and he's currently up to P5, pushing Gabber Pie a little wide there. But that is P5 for good, and they can now challenge to dress it for P4 on the last lap of this race. But also look at Mikros and Falk. Before the DRS zone, I think that was maybe could have been a mistake from Falk, because now Drexy can get past him, but also the Costa is not. No, Falk can get past Mikros, but Costa will not get the DRS on Dresse. I just realized. Okay, so sending it again, get down to Skyzy. Luke is using everything he got on Gabber Pie. It's gonna send it down inside. He won. Oh, Gabber Pie breaks real late. Was a close one with the Costa, but now maybe Skyzy can get an opportunity on Gabber Pie. Barely any DRS use, none of them. But the DRS doesn't help him much. Still behind. They were on the last lap. It's now or never. Go hard or go home. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Danish team currently. Wow, yeah, totally insane and incredible driving. They do get the Costa really close on Dresse now, and. Yeah, nah, I don't think anything can happen here. It's too far behind. Yeah, but none of them got a lot of ERSDs, but the Costa also got Gabber Pie in the back of him. You gotta watch out for that, and also Skyzy in the back there. But it is the last lap. They could do, of course, as I said, just go hard or go home. But first, we gotta go up to Jojo, who has been doing a great qualifying, a great race, and he will finish this race on the top of the podium and wins the Danish drivers, but he will get the Danish teammate Mikros and Falk going side by side. Falk gets the 2nd place, Mikros gets 3rd. We do have Dresse getting the 4th, it's Danish 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we got the Costa in 5th, Gabber Pie in 6th, Skyzy in 7th, Rattle Stifler in 8th, and we see Electric being a little off pace today, getting a P9, but of course it is still points for the French driver. But the Danish team, I'm gonna have to do the mathematics here. That's 50, 80. Is that 102 points just this first race? 24% is 6 is 50. Plus 30 is 80, plus 22. Holy shit, that is actually 102 points for the first race because they get a 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna answer a quick message here, but we do get the Danish driver on 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and they will take all the podium places today. Incredible performance for him. Simply maximum score, as QleenVigor Racing is saying. That is true. That is the most you will get for a team in a race. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't have words for the performance. Let's take a quick look through the result. We got Jojo in 1st, doing a great performance today, just leading the whole race except for the pit stop, of course. But then we got Falcon 2nd, Mikros in 3rd, Dresse in 4th, Jugs the Costa in 5th, Gabber Pie in 6th, Mr. Skyzy in 7th, Rattle Stifler in 8th, and last Electric in 9th position. only driver with a penalty. But I don't have words for the performance from the Danish drivers today. It's totally amazing. Now we're gonna warm up my voice again with some Ramlösa. Anders Falk in the chat we see for Danish team. I will guess that Anders Falk is IFR Falk. As where I see the drivers just readying up for the second race. I do have a very bad internet connection at the moment, I see. That's not good, or it's not me, but I got on the other driver, so it is probably me. But I don't got it on Micros, so that's very weird. But yeah, just getting ready for the last one to ready up. And then it's the last race tonight at Hungary. And will we see a great out performance from the Danish drivers once again? Or will we see another team on the top? Then I get the... Now I do have the track back of Hungary. Take a quick facts here. His first Grand Prix was in 1986. It's Hamilton. I think it was Hamilton who has the most wins in this track. It's... I don't remember how many. Is it 7 he got? Maybe? I do know that he has a lot on it. The number of lap is 17 in real life, but we got a 25% race, so it won't be that today for us. Of course, Hungary is actually a very good track when it comes to league racing, so today can be exciting. Remember to subscribe, like, share the stream with everyone you know, family, cousins, best friend. Let them see this as we can now head on with Skies. Yeah, we're gonna go on board with the French driver in the racing point. Locking up a little bit into turn 1, but gets a good exit here. Can the P5, P4 now. See down into turn 2 then. Turn 3, and then we're gonna head out to turn 4. One of the corners that many drivers hate is really hard one. You can easily slip here and take a spin. Also for turn 5, not many drivers do like this one either. The white curve is in the inside there. I think it's the most slippery corner on the calendar. As I see him actually take a little with him to the grass into the chicane. Not an easy chicane for a driver turn 6 and 7. Now to turn 8, 9, 10 and 11. Just left, right. And then we go into the third sector. Can extend a lot on the outside. Gotta use a little of that curve. Down to turn 12 here in the last sector. Then turn 13. Little hairpin actually, as you can call it. Or a big hairpin at least. Oh, gotta be careful on the inside curve there. Could be a little slippery there too. And now for the last turn. Turn 14 as well. Out on the finish straight. And it will be pole position for Micros. Dress in second and Jojo in third. So top 3 once again with only Danish drivers. Like the performance is just incredible. But Falk is okay. Falk was on the mediums, so he's a little further behind. But we got Micros in pole position, but only 0.021, 21 thousandths of a second. And then we got Jojo, last rounds or Bahrain's pole sitter and winner, got Gabriel Pine 4th, Skyzy in 5th, Rattle Stifler in 7th, Dakosa in 7th, Falcon 8th, and Electric in 9th. Great racing. So yeah, of course, as I said before the qualifying started, it's a track that can offer good racing, actually. I know that many people say it won't, but I think it would actually do, because, yeah, it doesn't get many overtaking possibilities in real life, but in league racing, it's very different, because people do take more chances. And, of course, the normal places to do overtakes here are... turn into turn 1 and turn 2, but of course there is possibility side by side 2 through 2, 2 through 3, all the way to turn 4, maybe turn 5, and then hopefully into turn 6 they won't go side by side, because that can't end well. But we have seen the Toro Rosso drivers, Daniel Kvyat and Alex Albon from 2019 race, doing a lot of side-by-side here. And also you can do a dive bomb into turn 12. I've seen drivers doing side-by-side to turn 12, 13 and 14 and the start-finish. But after turn 5, all the way to turn 11, I don't think we'll see any side-by-side. It's too risky. But we're going to go on a half lap, or formation lap I mean, with Mikris pulse hitter. So this start-finish straight is a long straight with a good DRS, good overtaking possibility also. Then to turn 1, it's it can be slippery on the outside with the curve. Then down to turn 2. We can also see some overtakes and side by side. Would love to see that. We see everyone starting himself except Falcon and mediums. Then through turn 3. Out to turn 4. You gotta be careful with this corner, how much curb you take, and we'll probably see some penalties on both on the inside and outside there. Then turn 5 with this dangerous inside wide curve. As Electric and Falcon had an incident maybe and been disqualified from the formation lap. I'm not sure what has happened there, but see also down here there are some big gaps actually. I'm not sure why and what is happening. But yeah, this is turn 8, 9, 10 and out through turn 11 into third sector now. Into turn 12, where Max Verstappen slid out and crashed on their out lap before the formation lap in 2020. It was a hectic race before the race even started for the mechanics. Then also to start turn 13 and turn 14, and that is the last corner for this track as we're getting ready for the last race. And there I'm empty of drinks, Sally. So I'm gonna have to take care of my voice now. A better camera angle would be nice, please. Please. There, we got 3, 4, 5 red lights. 0 to Yara ring, and it's lights out. And away we go. The 2 Ferraris on first and second. But look at Jojo getting a great start. Already past Stresse. Trying to challenge Mikros into turn 1 as it goes side by side. And it is a lot of lagging here, sadly. But Jojo getting a great start. Just goes from P3 onto P1 immediately. And I don't understand why my Wi-Fi gotta be like this. When it's Friday evening, I need the Wi-Fi. Family, get off the internet, I need it. Oh, was it a side-by-side there? Almost. Is Falk on the inside of the Costa? Not sure what is happening. Is actually the Costa maybe ghosted? I think it is maybe out of the session, I'm not sure. I just want to apologize for, this bad, I'm going to say it, this room actually, with the Wi-Fi and everything. I wish it could have been better, but there's certainly nothing I can do. But again, Jojo showing his great pace here at Hungary, as he did at Bahrain also. We did see the Danish drivers doing a great race at Bahrain. We see now they're currently also on the podium for the 3 Danish drivers. Then we got Falcon 7 starting on the mediums. It is some ghosting now, but it's usually that on the first lap of a race on F1 2020. Oh, Gabber probably cutting a lot there. Could have been a warning, I think. You gotta be careful and stay away from those penalties. I think the Costa is out of the lobby, maybe. I think he had an X on his, over his name. Yeah, still have one. I'm not sure if he's in the lobby, actually. But this is nice because Migros is still under the second of Jojo. The DRS will be activated on lap 3, but on this track they won't get to use it until lap 4. Wait, Jojo already into the pit? What's going on? Is there any wing damage? I haven't seen any. No. What? Is the pit stop that early actually? I'm not sure, but look at Dressel and Migros. That's a really close one at the moment. Also, Skycy is really close, but he got settled. That we see the Costa is back into the lobby, and he can get back into his Williams. As Jojo is out on track again, but I'm not sure why he did a pit stop. I'm not sure if they actually do a pit stop so early. I do know that this is a track that actually can hold the tires for a while. A little confused, but yeah, he knows more than I do. You see the graphics are a little messed up again, but of course, Co-Master, what can we say? 2 Ferraris, 1 through Danish drivers, so we got the French drivers, Sky's in third, currently in top 3 of this race on lap 3, as we're gonna head into lap 4, and the drivers will get to use their DRS. I think it is meaning that they're going for a pit stop so early, because look at it. It is Migros, Sky C, Gabber Pie, they do go into the pit this early actually. So then it's the meaning of them bidding so early. But now then it will be exciting because Jojo did a very early pit stop, considering the others. So yeah, I think he will get out good gap to the other drivers. And of course Falk, the only driver starting on the mediums for this race. So it could be exciting how he's pacing, because we did see in the first race at Bahrain that he did a great performance, a good pace. So top 5 not went into the pits yet, but I think that everyone instead of Falk will go in, maybe one of the Williams only. As Stifler gets a penalty, it's first penalty of the race on the lap 4. Could be maybe more than. Stay on the stream to find out. I will see the dresses. Stifler goes into the pits and the Costa goes into the pits. So it's only Falk and Electric has not done a pit stop yet now. But Jojo, will he still get in front of all of these drivers? I think he will, with a good margin. He does. Dressy is out of the pit now. This is impressive from Danish drivers. And look now how close it is between Dressy and Migros. Gotta say, I love the racing on this track. It's a very beautiful track actually. Just the layout of it. Of course, it could be a boring race. I think the track could have been better. It's a very short one, but again, Also a really nice one actually, I think. Staffler real close on Skysea. French drivers in the racing point. As now does Electric head into the pits, and now it is. Well, yeah, that means that it's top 4 once again, but they are not free from the fight because Gabby is real close in the back of Dresse. Sorry for the silence, just gotta be calming down my voice a little bit, so don't use it all up. Of course, there are still 12 laps to go, so I need my voice to work for. Now Dresse on Meatgrass. I think it's too far behind to do something into turn 1, but third down we got Staffler sending us on the inside of Skysea. I don't think they will fight too hard, of course they are teammates. Back up to Dresse on Meatgrass, Dennis drivers. Do get Gabber Pie driving for the Netherlands team right behind them. If this result stays, Denmark in these 2 races will get 204 points. If this result stays. I don't have words for that. Oh, Jojo with a penalty. That's not a good one. He do have Makers 4.3 behind him, but again, he will need to push everything he got now. Let's take a look at Falcon. His tires don't look too bad at this stage. But now Dresse and Mikres, but they can't fight too hard because then they will get Gabberpine back. You see Jojo set the fastest lap, so he's doing a great performance now. 4.5 seconds down to Jojo as Dresse goes past Mikres, but Mikres gotta be also careful with Gabberpine on the back of him. The thing with the DRS detection is that even if, of course, as he did get DRS into turn 1, but he will also get it down to turn 2, because there's only one detection point there, I think. Yeah, only one detection point on this track, and that is right before turn 14, right at the point where they head into the pits. A lot of water between the boats, I would say, Norwegian at the moment. It is the fight for P3 though, between Dresse, Maker as a Gabber Pan, also Stifler really close in it, and Skyzy. Oh, the Costa with a penalty also now. Halfway through the race, and there are penalties being handed out to many of the drivers now. And yeah, this can change the result a lot today. With the RSS last electric also get a penalty now. Because with the RS on dressing. No. Why? Seriously, why do I get kicked out of the session? It's just so stupid of the game. I'm gonna get back into the lobby. No worries. I think I can. Because I already had an invite. Yeah, I can get back in. It's so stupid. But we're quickly back into the lobby and ready for some more racing. I think it is 8 more laps with racing here at Hungary Ring. Yeah, we're actually 7 laps. Falk is still out on track. Maybe we'll go in 12, 13, 14, something around there. Oh, his dress has also got a penalty, I think? Or did he have one? I'm not sure. Everyone on medium, Falk on medium haven't done a pit stop yet. I think we'll very soon see a pit stop from him. Jojo is not too far behind. And Meatress on dress is a really close one. Then we got Gabber Pie falling a little bit off them, but then we got Stifler right on the back of Gabber Pie. There goes Falk into the pits, and he's gonna of course take the soft tires for the last 6 laps of this race. The question is, where will it come out? I think it will come right behind Skyzy. Yeah, of course, Carlo P7, he will do have some places or drivers to get past if he wants great finish out as he did in the last race. I think it was a P3 for him. Stifler with another penalty. And now I think we'll see his Falk giving everything that his Mercedes powered, or also Mercedes car, gonna use all the power I got to get past Skyzy and then climb up to Stifler and maybe also Gabber Pie. Top 3 will be hard, but there is a possibility if you do have. Looks like you have a great pace at the moment. Like, look how close it's getting on Skyzy already. I think we'll maybe do something into turn 2, maybe too far behind for turn 1, or maybe not. Do have a awesome pace now. Look at how close he is using his DRS. But too far to do something into turn 1, but turn 2 he can do some an overtake probably. Look at that. What a Skyzy defending that 6th place, but Falk sends it down the inside But now we got Stafford, he's inside, but the Skyzy is behind now. And Falk up to 6th position. Sorry, just have to open up my window a little bit. So sorry for that bad sound. Falk's pace at the moment, it's a scary pace. And Staffler with Gabberpie, if they start fighting, it will be much easier for Falk to catch up with them for the last 5 laps now. Oh no, Staffler in the wall! Spun out of the last corner. Sadly for him, I did get out on camera, and it's right after the pit entry. So he can't fix his wing, and that wing is very, very broken. And it's gonna be P7, and he's gonna have to pit for a soft. Alright, really sad for the French driver. Makes it a lot easier for Falk than one less place to get up, and now we gotta get up a Gabberpie 2.4 seconds. We do have 4.5 seconds up to Mikres and Reset, but I'm not sure if you can do that on the last lap. Now another second, I think it's Staffler just letting the coaster pass maybe, because he has lost half of his wing. And this is not one of the tracks you want to lose your wing on. You do need a lot of downforce here. Really unlucky for Staffler, but now we gotta take a look at Falk. He is getting closer and closer to Gabberpie. If he gets that 4th position, it will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 races in a row for the Danish team, which will also mean a full I don't work. Simply maximum score, as QleenVigor Racing said in chat. Maximum score for them 2 races in a row. That will be 204 points in just 2 races if he gets past Gabberpie. There are only 3 laps left. He's 1.9 behind now, so it won't be easy for Falk. I'm really sure that the Danish team will go to the final. I'm not 100% sure, so if QleenVigor Racing is in the chat, let me know. I'm not last place we can not in debate, of course, with how good they've been doing every races I've been commentating them. I do have a feeling that they will get to the final, maybe. But now Falk is 1.4 behind Gabberpie. He is closing in fast, and Gabberpie gotta watch out. But of course, Falk barely got any ERS, but neither does Gabberpie. There's barely any drivers with ERS. Still lack Electric, Stifler, Jojo had a little bit. That's it. Except for that, drivers that barely got any ERS to use. Now he's right on the second on Gabberpie. Under a second now. I'm not sure on this on lap 17, but we can get an overtake on the last lap maybe. That will be really amazing to see if that happened. Also, Meekers and Dress has been real close the whole race, and Jojo just staying on the lead for 5.7 seconds. But now Falk, you do have the DRS. Gabberpie did get a better exit though, but the DRS is really powerful. Down to turn 1. Who will get a better exit of it? I think Gabby probably got a really great exit there, but Falk does have the DRS. But they are now on lap 17, and there's not so many more chances for Falk if he wants that 4th place. If he wants it, he gotta do it now. Or not right now, but soon. It's go hard or go home. Mikres and Dresser, he doesn't actually have to do the overtake because Dresser do have a penalty. So the only thing Mikres has to do is stay away from penalty. Stifler with the fastest lap now on his fresh soft tires. Of course he had to do pit stop after spinning and taking off half of his front wing. But if anybody of the... Oh, Lex gets out of the race on the second last lap. Can we maybe see him from Stifler here? This is a corner easel to crash out in. I've done it myself before, but now Falco and Gabriel probably just gotta get out down to turn 1 at the moment. Behind, but he will get one more opportunity down to turn 2. Does get a DRS, but better than ERS to use. Still behind. Of course, QleenVigor Racing, no problem. I'm having a great time commentating, and I'm looking forward to next week for a final. If you got an answer for me, I would really appreciate if you, I could get to know if the Danish team is on to the final currently with their positions, because I remember they've been doing a great race every week. So I just got a feeling that they will get to the final, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe if you know. But now Falk 3/10 behind. It's so close. I want to see this, but we also got to get Jojo over the finish line. I just gotta take a look if he's gonna do anything now. I don't think he's gonna do it. So let's get up to Jojo. He did an amazing race on Bahrain. He did get pole there. He did get victory. He did get 3rd in qualifying here, and he wins the race in Hungary. He wins both the races, and then we got Dresser taking the 2nd place in front of Mikres, Mikres taking the 2nd place and Dresser in 3rd. And we got Garipide taking 5th place, and Falco 5th. I mean, Skysi takes 6th place, and the Costa will take 7th place. As we lose connection right now. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm real sure, because I'm gonna try to get an interview, but yeah, I'm not gonna get go back and look for the result to see big reason for that, but I'm just gonna try to get an interview with Jojo. Because that would be really nice if we could. Yeah, pretty sure with that score they're gonna win the champion finally. Yeah, I also think so. Let's just do the Mercedes since he drove that one. Hope. I'm not sure if we do get it interview though. See if he sees the message, and I can try to add him in the party, of course, also. Because since he did get pole at Bahrain, won the race, qualified 3rd in this race, and got 1st in the race. I've added him now. Because it would be real nice to get that interview with him. Actually, 5 years, everyone, I just want to remind you to subscribe and like the stream. Remember to put on click the notification bell, and you will then get a notification next week when I'm going to do the final to see who will win this National League Racing National Cup. And we actually get Jojo into the party. Of course, we're the only one we're gonna do an interview with today, so just want to check, do we got you into the party? Can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good to hear you, and of course also from Norwegian, hi. But we're gonna have to do it in English, of course, off the stream.
Yeah.
And congratulations with 2 wins, and it is, I think it is maybe 200 points for your team, or almost 200 points for the Danish team. But firstly, how do you feel doing so good races in both of them?
Don't really feel much. It was quite easy. Not many players, so.
Yeah, of course, we're a little one to be challenged by today. But a question for me on Hungary race, was it the meaning to do a pit stop so early?
Yeah, I hate the soft tires on Hungary, so it's just I just wanted to pit as early as possible to get off them because they overheat so much. So yeah.
Okay, then I understand. I haven't done 25% racing before. But now over to questions for your team, Denmark. Yeah, I've been commentating every race of you, I think, and been great performance from everyone. And like today, just maximum score in Bahrain and almost maximum score in Hungary. I'm really sure that you're going to the final. And do you guys? Do you think that you have the bigger opportunity to win this national cup?
I don't really know who's racing and who's not racing, so I can't comment on that. But we'll try our best as always. So.
Yeah, of course. You've done a great race today with your team. And do you have anything you want to add for your team or yourself?
Yeah, Falk is fired for not getting that P4.
Yeah. But again, thanks for... we actually got an interview today. That was real fun. And of course, I want to say to the stream, thanks for stopping by everyone today. And of course, remember to subscribe and click the notification bell. And I will see you next week in the final races.